pull up, pull up.
All right, YouTube. It's been, I think, I thought I uploaded a video like last week. Turns out it was like a year or two ago. So if you remember me, that's great. If not, I don't blame you. But I'm gonna start off today with something a little special. Special to me, probably special to a lot of people. This is a game that changed a lot of people's concept of what was possible and with games and what they were capable of. This game is called Wing Commander. And I'm just gonna hit play and I'm gonna shut up for a minute. Here you go. Just turn the volume up, hopefully with some headphones or good speakers. Relax, sit back, and just listen for a minute. I'm going to drink some wine. Good wine, too. Start a new campaign. All right, I'm going to use a good one. Let's go with Zilch. May not respond to any other moniker. And then this. What's going on? Well, you're aboard TCS Tiger's Claw in the middle of the deadly struggle alluded to in the opening credits, right? I'm gonna take a sip of wine, excuse me for a second. And again, this is the first game I remember where instead of like menus and icons and buttons and stuff like that, like options, start campaign, aside from what we just clicked on. Once you get rolling in the game, there's not like a menu system. You just walk around and click on the thing that naturally is the thing that it should be. You want to go to the barracks, you click on the barracks door. You want to check the kill board, you click on it. No munitions. It's playing this chill, kind of bluesy, jazzy, bar music. At least I thought so when I was 10 years old. And you can talk to people. And up, friend, take a load off. You must be Zilch. Yeah, that's me. I'm Shot Glass. Welcome aboard the Claw. Tiger's Claw. I used to be a pilot myself, until the flea bag shot me up so bad I couldn't fly. I guess I flew with most every pilot in the Claw. So if you want to know how one pilot or another flies, well, Shot Glass is the guy to ask. Stop by when you're off duty, and we'll talk more. This is also the first game I remember where you have a wingman. And every wingman has a different personality, different skills. Not only do they have varying degrees of like flying skill and accuracy and stuff like that, but actual personalities. Are they going to listen to your orders or not? Are they going to break off and go in guns blazing, or are they going to just wait until you say it's okay to do that? Or even when you tell them to engage, kind of hold off and be a little gun shy. That's in this. And for 1990, holy shit, like that just didn't happen. This game pushed every limit of video gaming that I was aware of at the time, that I'm still aware of. Nothing existed like this. If you're sitting on your Xbox or your PS5, 6, whatever, your PS8, I don't know what's out. I don't know, more of a PC guy myself, but you know, if you're sitting there and you're relaxing and you're immersed in a very convincing world and music is swirling around you and context matters and your choices matter and everything, that every choice you make, how skilled you are at the game determines the outcome of that story, that playthrough. This is the first game I remember doing that. This is the first time people said, oh shit, games can do so much more. So I'm going to shut up for a little bit. Let's talk to Paladin. I'm not going to fake a Scottish accent. Don't want to offend my Scottish friends here. Letty, take a seat. Tilt a glass with old Paladin. I recall once when I was just a lieutenant like yourself there. We were flying patrol over Accord, the fourth planet of the Alliance system. These 4 Kilrathi Salty, excuse me, those are light fighters, came zooming in with the sun at their backs. What's the point, Monsieur? There was one, we? Don't get too attached. I'll talk about Angel in a minute. I was leading up to it last. That day we learned the Salty will always turn to the left. It's got something to do with the way your engines and ducts are arranged. So when you see a Salty watch to the left, that's where he'll go when he makes his break. Alright, so Angel here, from Belgium. Bonjour, Lieutenant. You are called Zilch, no? I am called Angel. I am just reviewing some figures on our recent encounters with the Kilrathi. You would like to know what I've learned, perhaps? Yeah, I would. The Dralthi is the Kilrathi fighter seen most in this sector. And that's what you saw. There were 3 of them in the opening sequence there getting blown apart by a Hornet. Yeah. These figures show that 1.4 missiles are required to destroy the Dralthi, while over 7 direct laser hits are necessary to destroy the same vessel. I hope this information is useful to you, Lieutenant. Alright, so I don't want to go too far into this right now. But she's always sitting here with this clipboard and a pencil with an eraser, which is pretty quaint for whatever year this is. Talking about thrust to weight ratios, how many laser shots on average it takes to drop a Dralthi, turning rate per second, how to fly, and comparing stats of various fighters. You see where I'm going with that? Let's see if Vega 1, just to save this. Right, so your save games, and again, this I don't remember this. We'll get to the game. I promise, we're gonna get to some actual flying. There's gonna be a lot of it, and I'll probably talk more about context and gaming and other stuff as we go through. There's gonna be a lot of downtime in between nav points. But this is the first one I saw like this. You don't hit save. You click on the bed, and your little character like fills in a slot and kind of goes to sleep. And you want to wake him up? Yeah, you. Yeah, looks like it says vegan. But you save on the feet, and you awaken at the head. And if you want to like check your medals, you click on the locker. And there's like, this is what we got. Those are what those ribbons are. Airlock. Exit to DOS. Like, it's a GUI it's like an in-world GUI. And what I forgot to mention, when you bought this game back in the day, you open up the box, and in there are 4 giant blueprints of like the Hornet, the Scimitar, the Raptor, and the Rapier, which are the 4 fighters you get to fly in this game, the Terran Confederation fighters. And they're big. They unfold. They go on your wall. In fact, those 4 posters, if you go to my parents' house, are still there on my old bedroom wall. They're stuck there, which was kind of a problem when I went to do copy protection. But, because like, when you anti-piracy measures back then, it's like, hey, what's the velocity of a dumbfire missile? Well, you'd have to look on the blueprints to answer that question. It's like 2300 or something. You have to get that correct, or you couldn't go into the game. But in that box was a magazine called Claw Marks. It was an in-universe publication that was circulated around the TCS Tiger's Claw, which talked about tactics and what aces were in this sector and what had been going on. And like, hey, editors know we just lost. You won't be seeing the onboard, like, hand-drawn cartoon because the guy who drew it just got shot down last week. Stuff like that. It really made you feel like you were part of a much bigger universe. Like, you're just picked up the story as it was going, which is exactly what's happening now. By the time you show up on Tiger's Claw, this war has been going on for a damn long time, and it's not going well. It's not. That's where you come in. You want to change the universe. Well, apparently you got to be a starfighter pilot. So, yeah, if you buy the game from GOG, which is like $2 now or something like that, like the hours and enjoyment per dollar or cent in this case that you're going to get from playing Wing Commander 1, 2, 3, 4, the other, the expansions, I can't calculate that right now. Go ahead and do it. So, without further bullshit, let's get into it. You're taking your first step into a larger world. Tiger's Claw dropped in from Jump Space 7 hours ago. Blue Devil Squadron had the first patrol. You killer bees, that's us. We'll have the next shift. Excuse me, your rookies will be flying with experienced pilots on your first missions. I want the rookies to fly as wing leaders. You vets keep an eye out on the kids out there. Here are the assignments. Zilch, you're leading Alpha Wing. Spirit will fly on your wing. She's quiet, but she knows the ropes. You're the wing leader, but if Spirit talks, you be sure to listen. You got it? Yes, sir. Good. Here's your patrol plan then. Computer display Alpha. And I was like, oh my god, he just moved! Anyway, you'll check 3 possible jump. There are asteroids near nav points 2 and 3. Any questions? Yes, Commander. What do we do if we encounter the enemy? Well, excuse me. Engage if the odds look good. Let Zilch make the call. Next is Beta Wing. Your thoughts wander as the commander makes sense. And back to the Tiger's Claw. Remember, this is no train sim. If you see the enemy, he'll be out to kill you. Be sure you do it to him before he does it to you. Squadron dismissed. Right, so that sequence you just saw where the pilots stand up after their briefing, and then the pilot and the crew chief run out to the fighter and scramble and hop in, and he helps you into the cockpit, and the cockpit comes down and you launch out the tubes. Holy shit, dude, I can't even tell you. So I guess I won't. We're on a standard patrol mission. We're flying a Hornet, which looks like, so we can look out to the left, see there's Tiger's Claw out there. That's our carrier. You can roll like this if you hold down the fire button 2. Cycle through targets. There's some scimitars flying a patrol escort around Tiger's Claw. What they really got right about this. When I first played this, I'm like, it's a big freaking universe. It's a big galaxy. Like, what's going on? I felt like I was a tiny little speck in a much larger campaign, a much bigger universe, and there were just planets and cultures and ships and battles going on I had no idea about. Really, it's just this right now, your little patrol route. But yeah, let's go to Nav 1. Really felt like there was more going on, and you'll notice that when the frame rate starts to take a shit. All right. Autopilot, I think. Little afterburner burst. We'll talk about resource management, dogfighting, all that other good shit. I guess we get through it. And that is a Hornet. That's the ship we're in. And actually, stats be damned, I think that's my favorite ship in the entire series. It's the first thing you see. It's like watching the Enterprise streak across the screen. Alright, and so what we're going to do, we're going to send a message to Spirit, we're going to have her break and attack, and I'm going to try and tear everything up before she gets there. These are Dralthi that we're fighting. They're a Kilrathi medium fighter. And I would love to talk about the Kilrathi, our enemies here. As the plot thickens. Like, why is there a war? Why are they trying to kill us? Why is mankind locked in a deadly battle? We'll get to it. There's a long campaign ahead of us. And what I want to do is, not ran the Dralthi. Have Spirit form on my wing. My others to obey. She listens to your orders. She's one of the few that do it like 100% of the time, as far as I know. Like I said, she's pretty great. Some shit never gets old. And watching a Kilrathi fighter blow up in front of your gun sight and hearing that little victory fanfare, that's one of them. Yeah, so the Hornet's a light fighter. And it's got these 2 laser cannon, which are pretty, what they are is not fantastic. Kind of light damage. Long range, but they're also very low energy consumption, so what you can do is just kind of pepper your target like that. Usually before he can get to you. Right, little personal note. Why have I not been posting any... Oh. Why so few videos, Silch? Where were you? You had a pretty good channel going. And then you stopped. Why? Well, there's a long story to that. One of them is, I'm just pretty damn busy. So the prospect of doing a DCS video with its startup and its tactics and its setup, physical setup on the hardware and all that stuff, just kind of daunting. And then that video is going to be like 3 hours long. I wish I had time for that. What I have time for right now is blowing up this really salty. Yeah. But I miss flight sims, I miss space sims, I miss all that stuff. I miss posting videos. It's just a ton of fun. But what's cool about Wing Commander is it's sophisticated enough to be like fun and engaging, but my aim is horrible here. But it's also simple enough I can just pick it up and play it. And record it and post it in short order anytime I've got a spare few minutes. DCS, not so much. I'll get back to DCS. I really got a lot to do there. Lots of plans. But life can be kind of a bitch. Hit autopilot. Yeah, so all your travel in Wing Commander is sublight. You can hear that music change? We have reached victory conditions for this mission. We had to hit all the nav points. That's all we had to do. And we just hit nav 3, so now we're back to the Tiger's Claw. Whoa! I'm happy that didn't kill me. Alright, so we're gonna talk to the Tiger's Claw, press C, request a landing. In this game, you gotta approach from the front of the ship, so you kinda have to know the layout of it. Got away pretty clean, sir. Be damned. Mission debriefing. These guys stay up late. 26:54. Welcome back, Zilch. Looks like you survived your first trip out. Excuse me. He's a very able pilot, Commander. It's an honor to climb his wing. She's so polite. My God. That's high praise coming from Spirit. You should be proud, Zilch. Oh, I am. In any case, you flew well up there. I reviewed your mission report from your flight recorder. Let's go over that thing. Excuse me. You got 5 of the hairball, Zilch. Ace on your first mission. And Spirit came up empty. That's all then, dismissed. And that's it for the first mission. And from here on, the plot thickens. And then everything you do, whether you succeed or fail at your mission objectives, and whether your wingmen live or die, and all that other stuff, everything matters in this game. And it all adds up to how well the Terran Confederation forces do against the Kilrathi. And we'll talk about that in a bit. Alright, thanks for watching, guys. I'm gonna probably... You know what? My plan in this is to play through, not just Wing Commander, the Vega campaign, but I'm gonna play through Secret Missions. I want to play through Secret Missions 2, because I've never done that. Wing Commander 2, the expansion's there. Wing Commander 3, the whole... I want to play through the entire damn series. Because, 1, I haven't played it all. And 2... It's just time. You know what I mean? Anyway, thanks for watching. Thanks for sticking around. If you have been following my channel from before I went dark there for a bit, thanks. Miss you guys. And hopefully I can get some more content out of there for you. Anyway, good hunting out there, guys.